Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
An incompletion makes it second and 10. Breaks into the clear. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Try and muscle for the first down. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. First down here for this offense.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking deep to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On the run, it's Green. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Taylor. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Jones comes to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? There's a stiff arm. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Movement here from the tight end. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's White. Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Gets off a squib kick, and it'll be fielded by one of the up men. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here, lets it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make...
Touchdown, Clemson. Add 6 more points to the total.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We got it. The field goes good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They're going to run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. He make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He escapes the pocket, and they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a dart right down the middle. Caught at the 30, still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This passing game is on fire today. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Defense is coming after him. Hawk over the middle. It's Jefferson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Zips it down the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense.